This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Can you give me some food music? I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, just any, food sounding music. Thank you. The McRib is back in early December. They're saying at participating stores, so that probably means not Canada. It sounds like they're going to start selling jugs of McRib sauce this time around, though. For $19.99, you can get a pump jug. That'd be a cool name for a band. Pump jug. Delta flights out of Boston are testing something out. First class passengers can order an in-flight Shake Shack cheeseburger. Think of the smell coming from the front of the plane if everybody gets themselves a burger. That would make sitting in the back feel even worse. Out of anything that I've heard being offered to first class passengers, this might be the thing that actually tips the scale for me. I don't care about extra leg room or a blankie, but a cheeseburger? Okay. And finally, Kraft has announced that they're going to be launching a new limited edition variety of their famous mac and cheese. Everything bagel mac and cheese is going to hit store shelves soon. So pretty much it's just mac and cheese with everything bagel seasoning. Bro, I could make that myself. Sounds like the headliners are locked in for Coachella for 2025. Lady Gaga, Green Day, Post Malone, and Travis Scott. I like the combination. That would be something I would enjoy going to. I have a rough time sitting in a concert for 2.5, 3 hours and listening to the same artist no matter how good they are. Play song after song after song. It's just my attention span. I know others are enjoying themselves, and that's great. But for me, if there's a casino at the concert venue, I'll be there by roughly a third of the way through the concert. Even once, Lisa dared me to dress up as Lady Gaga in a really disgusting looking costume. I mean, it would have been beautiful on somebody else. It was disgusting on me. And so I got all geared up with the star painted on my face and this really tight white outfit. See, you're grossed out already. Went to the Gaga concert, and then, there's a casino. I've caught in 5, 6 songs. I've sung along. I've done my thing. It's time for a change. I went and hit the casino. I was the only one in there. And the guy at the roulette table goes, "You're a big Gaga fan, I assume." Just based on my outfit. And I said, I like Gaga. He's like, the concert's not over yet, right? I was like, just spin the wheel, bro. Anyway, I like festivals because artists will play their hits, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs, and then it's the next person's turn, and it feels like it's a reset for my attention span. So not only do we got Gaga, Green Day, Post Malone, and Travis Scott as the heavy hitters, they've now announced some of the other peeps as well. Charlie XCX, Missy Elliott, Megan Thee Stallion, The Prodigy, The Misfits, The Go-Go's, 3-6 Mafia, Jimmy Eat World, just to name a few. A pretty big name on social media and just in the world has decided they're done with social for now. LeBron James has said that's it for a bit. He was fairly active on Twitter for quite a long time, but taking a break. I'll never understand people that use social media to announce that they're no longer going to be using social media for a while. Why? Do you think people care that much whether you tweet every second day about something you just saw on TV? I don't think they care. Even if you're a big celebrity or people are like, he's missing. We could still see you playing basketball games on television. We know you're okay. I don't know. It just feels like you're setting yourself up to get chirped. You got to think he's at least going back and checking what people are saying. So it kind of defeats the purpose anyway. When somebody's trash talking you, you need to find out what is being said. Some of the things that people write to him, though, just awful. You'll never be as beloved as Kobe. What? What else we got? You're a quitter. MJ would never quit like this. Embarrassing. What? That's so mean. Streaming at play107.com. It's Ryder and joined by special guest Hunky Hammel. I feel like there's been a lot of discussion lately about fighting people at different ages.
Yeah.
With the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight. He was the baddest man on the planet for so long, but the clock runs out on that, and it showed in that fight. I wanted to go with the other way with it. Now, stay with me for a second.
Yeah.
What do you think the youngest age is of somebody that could take you in a one-on-one fight? Now, you have no real training with fighting, right?
No.
As far as what age of a kid I could take, like, for example, there's no 6-year-old on the planet that would beat me in a fight. A 15-year-old, for sure there's a 15-year-old probably down the street who would take me.
He's like 6'5" on skates.
Well, they
something
grow
like that.
so fast now.
Yeah.
So what's the age? What do you think the youngest person out there that could take you would be?
So I think I could beat any child up to the age of 13. Once they hit 14,
Yeah.
no go.
Kids are big at 13.
Yeah, but they're lanky, like they're long, they're stretching out, they're
Sure.
not going to have their feet under them.
I feel like I could find a 13-year-old that could take you in Edmonton.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I roll up to the local karate club. I think I could throw down to any of those kids.
Do you know filmmaker Adam Scorgi from town? He did like the Grant Fuhr biopic.
Okay, yeah.
He did the Danny Trejo
Right. Did
one
he
as
fight
well.
a 13-year-old?
No, but he's got a son
Uh-huh.
whose name happens to be Ryder, because that's a tough name. But the kid is like an experienced MMA. I think judo, maybe.
Okay. But I'm like, are we rolling against the toughest 13-year-old, or are we doing the mean average?
Toughest. The toughest.
I think body weight's going to weigh into this, and I think arm reach is going to weigh into this.
Sure.
And,
Yeah.
He's a trained fighter. He's going to be trying to fight clean. I don't have to fight clean against a 13-year-old. I'm terrified.
This kid, I think he's probably 11.
Right.
And I feel like he could probably take me. So I think 10 is my answer.
10?
Yeah. I think 13, you're going too far.
Yeah, maybe.
If any really tough 13-year-olds are listening and you want to come and fight Hunky Hammel, we can do it right here in the studio.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
All right, with Lisa out the next couple days, things looking a little different. We are joined by Hunky Hammel, filling Lisa's spot.
Hey-oh.
And Sarah is Texter 107. Have you ever played before?
Never, but I've been trying for a couple months now to get in, so I'm so excited.
Let's go. So it's looking a little different. You're going to have Hunky Hammel as your teammate today. I'm sending him out of the room just because he doesn't know how to press all the buttons and stuff in here to make it work. Okay?
Sounds good. Okay.
So same rules otherwise. I'm going to give you 5 words. You tell us the first word that comes to mind for each. Your timer will start after I give you the first word. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
First word is sprint.
Run.
Text.
Call.
Green.
Grass.
Gown.
Up.
Sorry, gown.
Up.
Gown. Gown.
GOWN. Dress.
And bingo.
Card.
All right. I knew you were hearing down.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was gown. All right, we got it.
Okay, awesome. All right.
He is returning to the room. He looks fired up and ready to help you win some cash.
This is the most stressful thing I'm going to do today.
All right,
Honestly,
Hunky.
you do.
Hunky, you don't get to win any money.
Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to point that out. Are you ready to go?
You betcha.
First word is sprint.
Sprint race.
Oh.
Oh,
Was it Sprint Mobile?
No, run.
Oh.
Green.
Oh, no. Instantly my brain goes to soccer, and I just don't know. Green card.
No. Green card.
Grant, that's not a real soccer thing, is it?
Oh, grass is what she went with.
Okay. All right. I'm so sorry. We're going to get you some cash.
Yeah, here we go. Gown.
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 Is it dress?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
okay,
we're
all
on
right.
the board.
All right.
Bingo.
There's 2 words. They rhyme. It's going to be one of them. Is it bingo ball?
No.
Hall?
No.
Oh.
Card.
Ooh, that's a good one.
$25. And your last opportunity to get her up to 50.
Okay.
What's the first word that comes to mind when I say text?
Text line?
No.
Text phone?
She said call.
Text or call.
Yeah, you
Text
got
or
it.
call the radio. I'm so sorry. I have to say, we all play along in our cars. This is the best contest in the city by far.
Thank you.
It is the most fun, and in your car, we all know the words. We're all yelling at the person.
It's pretty easy. But when you get in here, game time, a little bit trickier. All right, Sarah, you got yourself $25. Thanks for playing.
All right, awesome. Thanks.
Play.
We wanted to do another round of debating here. This after a Canadian woman set the Guinness Book of World Record for the most amount of push-ups done in 1 hour. And she did 1,575 push-ups to set the world record.
1,500.
59-year-old woman.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's impressive, right?
Yeah.
How many push-ups do you think you could do? 780-784-7107. We'll get into your answer, Hunky, in a second here. What do you got?
Is it continuously, or is it spread out through the hour? So can I do some, take a break, and do some more, or do I do them continuously for the hour?
Just however many you can get in an hour. I mean, you could go absolute hardcore for the first 5 minutes and then take a 20-minute break and then go again. So whatever that looks like.
Easily, I could do 80 push-ups in an hour if it's like that.
8?
80.
Oh, 80. That makes way more sense than 8. Like, my mom could do 8.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd be good ones, but she could probably do 8. All right, do the math. What do you think? How many push-ups could you get done in an hour?
That caller had the best question, which is, how do you break it up? So I said to myself,
Yeah.
I would do 5 push-ups every minute for the first 20 minutes, then 2 push-ups for the following 40.
So it's 100 and then 40, so 180 push-ups.
180. That works out to 3 push-ups a minute.
That feels low to me.
Yeah, but
What are you coming in at weight-wise?
What am I? Oh, well, you never ask a Jake his weight. It's, it's up there. Probably 190.
I was going to be what
I've been doing almost no drink November, except for days that end in Y, and I've definitely lost a little weight.
Okay, so you'd have a better chance now than you would have a month ago when you were just plumping it up. I'm coming in at about 230, and I feel like I would crush the number you said.
Yeah? If you were to sit down, okay, here's where the bar stool arguments come in. How many push-ups could you do in a minute right now?
35 in a minute.
So during the next song, should we get the camera rolling?
No, not. I'd have to stretch it out first, and
right. Okay, yeah.
I think let's just go with 30 for the first minute.
Okay,
and then I'd say 20 for the next 4 minutes after that. So that's just over 100 in 5 minutes. Then you got 55 minutes to go. I don't know. I'm thinking 250.
I challenge you to do, because I just did it. I did in the studio right now. You saw me. I did set a timer for 10 seconds. How many push-ups can I do? I did 5. My arms are still killing me. And I see someone on the text line says they'd go to physiotherapy after 1 push-up.
Matt says 500 and wants to give the lady credit who just set the world record. Canadian woman, 59 years old. 1,575 push-ups is what she did. We got 147 and a half from Andrew. That's when he'd give up. It sounds like Andrew actually tried it. Thank you for all the texts on this. How many push-ups do you think you could get done in an hour?
It's Linky, it's Linky.
And what you gonna do when the Hulkster and his Hulkamaniacs run wild on you?
Ah, yeah, kill me.
Ryder and Lisa's Nostalgia Off.
Brought to you by Sweet Convenience.
Only on Play 107.
Filling in for Lisa today, we got Hunky Hammel. So you are voting on whose list resonates with you more. We're each coming up with 4 things that'll bring you back to a simpler time. 780-784-7107. Get your vote on and you're qualified to win a gift card to Sweet Convenience. Fire away, my friend.
Yeah, well, with Sweet Convenience in mind is where some of mine came from. Eating all of the Dunkaroo icing on the last cookie.
Oh, good one. My first one is the grumpy old men that would sit around and drink coffee at the convenience store and trash talk everyone to start their day.
Oh, it's like you know my itinerary.
Coffee row.
My second one is listening to the radio for bus cancellations on a snow day.
Oh, man, you're bringing it. Peeling a mandarin orange into the shape of an elephant.
Yeah, an elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah. My number 3 for nostalgia off is, this one's for the ladies. Hanging a lei or grad tassels from your rear view mirror in your car.
In your Sunfire.
In your Sunfire or
Count.
Chevy Malibu.
Sure.
Yeah.
Being a little underwhelmed, going on the submarines at West Ed is my next one.
Did you ever do that?
Yeah. Just a faint scent of pee.
Yeah, and that faint scent of pee was Canada's largest submarine fleet for a little while.
No kidding.
Yeah, West Edmonton Mall owned more submarines than the Canadian Navy for a minute.
Wow.
My number 4 is gobbing up your entire fruit by the foot into a giant ball and eating it.
All right. And my number 4 is your parents losing it on you for signing your autograph on the frosty windows in the back seat.
I got a smack for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's quickly go through our list one more time, and then it's up to you to get your vote on whose list resonated with you more.
Okay, Hunky Hammel's number 1, eating all the Dunker icing on the last cookie, listening to the radio for bus cancellations on a snow day, hanging a lei or grad tassel from your rear view mirror in your car, and eating that entire fruit by a foot in one giant sticky ball.
The grumpy old men that drink coffee and trash talk everybody at the convenience store or even the Timmy's, peeling a mandarin orange into the shape of an elephant, being a little underwhelmed going into the submarines at West Ed, and your parents losing it on you for signing your autograph on the frosty windows in the backseat. Get your vote on. Time for a little podcast exclusive. I'm just here to tell you that Hunky Hammel beat the crap out of me and got about 85% of the votes. Okay, back to it. If you can get your friend or loved one spicy in a short amount of time, you win walk box for yourself and for them. Time for today's contestant who's going to get her mom a little spicy.
Hello?
Hey, Mom. What are you doing?
Nothing much. What about you?
I'm just about to head into work,
Okay.
but something's been eating away at me, and I need to tell you something.
Okay.
So, do you remember when you asked me if Karen sent you that money?
Yeah.
She did.
Oh, how much?
It was like $500.
Really? Wow.
Do you remember how I told you that I was going to a concert on Friday?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I went to a concert on Friday, and I happened to be at the casino,
Uh-huh.
and I kind of blew it all.
What?
Yeah, I tried this new machine called, like, the Froggy machine, and I couldn't stop.
You know what? This really pisses me off. You know, I'm so mad I could kick your ass so hard that you'd have to pull down your pants to brush your teeth.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Hi, Sharon. How are you?
I'm fine.
My name's Ryder from Play 107, and we have a contest. If you can get a loved one spicy, you win walk box for both yourself and for them, and I think your daughter did a pretty good job of getting you spicy.
Yeah?
So
Yeah.
she's just kidding.
Well, that kind of makes up for it then.
I came up with a new oral hygiene routine that I think you'll find interesting. It just works. Do you also want to floss? And like when you do, you're like, oh, this isn't so bad. I should do this every day. But then you just don't. And your dentist asks you if you floss and you lie to them. This is a way that you can actually floss every night. So I bought a quarter cow. Stay with me for a second. And came with a few bags of beef jerky. And nobody else in my house seems to be eating the jerky. So I need to eat it before it goes bad. I know it's good for a long time, but still, it's just on my radar that I need to eat this jerky. So I've been having a big chunk of it in the evenings. And then before I go to bed, I'm like, could really go for a floss. So I'm flossing just because of the beef jerky. So it works. If you like jerky, get some, eat it at night, and you'll start to become a regular flosser. I'm thinking they should even include little bags of jerky in the dentist goodie bags. Those have sucked since becoming an adult. Don't get a toy anymore. Anyway, throw in a little bag of jerky there, maybe. Win-win for everybody. Apparently, the Cambridge Dictionary has named manifest the word of the year for 2024. The British Dictionary publisher defines it as methods such as visualization and affirmation to help you imagine achieving something you want in the belief that doing so will make it more likely to happen. I don't know where I'm at with manifesting and and if it works, but I can't see why putting a good aura out there about what you want and saying it and writing it down and believing it doesn't help. So, like, I have a hard time with people that are like, yeah, I don't believe in manifesting. Well, okay. If you say you did, maybe more things would come true, though, because I think you actually do start putting things in place so that your manifestations can come to fruition. I don't know. Where are you at? Just asking the question, what you're manifesting right now as well. Getting home safe from work. That should be something everybody manifests today. We are asking you what you're manifesting lately. Eric hit us up and said, I was manifesting trying to hope for cheap grocery prices when I went. Just that it would be lower than I thought it would be. Ended up walking out with a 24-pack of pop at the bottom of my shopping cart without realizing it. So does that count? I mean, I guess it kind of does. You manifested cheaper grocery prices. You paid less than you thought you would. Curtis hit us up as well, and he's got a heavy one, and we're here with you, Curtis. My dad, I'm manifesting that he be cancer-free. We're starting radiation treatments at the end of the month, and I think about him a lot. All right, Curtis, we're manifesting that one with you, man. Yeah. Cambridge Dictionary has named manifest the word of the year for 2024. What are you manifesting? Some great answers rolling in. Crystal says, a positive holiday season without my family fighting. A good tip is to replace all the bottles of wine with non-alcoholic wine. They won't know the difference. Far less fights. Lindsay hit us up with one. She manifested getting tickets to see Taylor Swift on the Eras Tour. She kept telling herself it was going to work. She just ended up getting face value tickets to Vancouver. That's impossible. Manifestation at its best. I know the weather's crap, but I did notice a moment today where just for a second the sun kind of peeked out of the clouds and was dancing off of the snow. It was just sparkling. It seemed almost romantic. And in these tough economic times, it inspired me to make a commercial about that moment and about how special it is. Plus, you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on a diamond. This winter, give them a moment they'll never forget. Something timeless. Something truly dazzling. You know she's been asking for something beautiful, sparkly, amazing. So give her something you can't put a price on. Take her hand, step into the crisp, cold air, and let the snowflakes do the sparkling. Because the best moments don't need to be bought. They need to be shared. That's right. Make her stand outside and look at the snow. A sparkly, beautiful moment that will last forever.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast. Play 107.